All right. You ready?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Do it. Get it.
Scotch, bourbon, and rye, yeah, we on that whiskey. Wanna discuss an array of topics, conversation simply. Gonna drop your whiskey bars with the sip hitting for. Could you pass it? You want more? Another glass, let it flow. A steady pour. A steady pour. Yeah, a steady pour. A steady pour of growing. A steady pour of sharing. A steady pour of knowing. Now pass that Glen Carry. So pull up a chair. Grab a glass and enjoy a melanin-infused perspective with a whiskey twist. Yeah, a steady pour.
Yes, sir. It's season 7. What it do? I'm your co-host, Drew. Calvin, where you at?
Oh, my apologies. You come in sometimes with such energy.
Yeah,
that's good. And then it's great. But like, I can't match that energy. I can't. It's not my bag.
We'll bring it back up.
Okay.
Tone not gonna bring
Calvin.
it back up.
Right. Ain't nobody. It's never coming. No.
It's Darius.
All right. Okay. I'm so glad y'all are not close to the buttons.
Come on, man.
I don't think anybody can match Andrew. Right?
Welcome
That's what I'm saying.
to a Steady Pour podcast. This is season 7. I'm your co-host, Drew.
Calvin.
Tony, what's up?
Darius, what it do?
I mean, yes, that didn't sound as good.
Well, I just wanted to make sure they got, our names right. Make sure we went around. But yes, we back, y'all. We back.
Yes, we are.
Yes. Yeah. What y'all been up to, man?
Oh, my God.
I know what Tone's been up to.
Yeah.
Yes. We all know what Tone's been up to.
Solo dolo in these streets.
Yeah, man. My man out here, look, David Ruffin out here. Wow. You know what I mean?
Nobody come to see you.
I'm the temptation. Come to see me.
Did feel bad.
He did not
but
feel bad.
I couldn't turn the invite down. I did.
IG live. I see the pictures. I see the smile on your face.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna say I didn't have a good time. I just said I felt bad. But no, we had a good time out there, man. Got some barrels, some picks coming for BBR4. So
that's what's up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh man, so you had a good time out there in Kentucky?
Yeah,
got some picks in. What picks were you out there doing?
Buffalo Trace. Was the first one we did, which was good. So it was just the regular Buffalo Trace pick that we did. But yeah, I was a little surprised on that one. I think people are going to be surprised by the profile on it. It has some similarities to regular Buffalo Trace, but it definitely has some funkiness and some differences too. So, and then Wild Turkey, which was cool. that was
Wild
pretty
Turkey.
That was
nice.
pretty
You
dope.
Been out there.
So we did a Russell's pick out there.
Hating a little bit.
That's gonna be dope.
How many picks did y'all do?
All of them.
We did 3.
Oh, that was it? That was the last
Only
one?
3, yeah.
What was it?
No, and then Peerless. Peerless was the last
4.
No. What?
Oh.
Wild Turkey is Russell's.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. You're right. I apologize.
Hyping the story up. Like, he did like 20 picks.
Right. Hold on.
And
this is bullshit.
And there were some other activities in between. Now he was trying to hold back.
I mean,
and
trying to undersell it.
Y'all bring it up. I wasn't even gonna bring it up.
Yeah,
but,
I know.
And he's like,
that's more aggravating, bro. I'd almost rather you come in like, we did this and that and this, and you did stay.
Y'all didn't go.
I gotta see this shit on Instagram.
Follow Black River Maverick, Black River Run.
You went to Starlight.
We did go to Starlight.
Oh my god.
We didn't do a pick. No, you said the picks.
No, I didn't. I said events. All the things that you did.
We did go to Starlight. I forgot about that.
We had VIP service at the Neat Bar, watching the biggest fight of the year.
Shout out to Paul. That was dope. That was definitely dope because we didn't know going in the weekend. I was like, it'd be cool if we could see the fight somewhere.
See, but the problem is, you're hype manning the story you should be telling.
He said he felt bad about it, so he didn't. He just undersold. He's always doing that. So I
what does that have to do with what I'm talking about right now?
He's trying to undersell it, man, because he don't want to make it seem like.
I'm just saying we had a good time.
We know you had a great time. I don't need him to sell.
But I wish my boys were with me. So
yes, I know you're talking to us, but we're also sharing with the audience what your experience was. So,
absolutely.
And we want to know more about it. This is an opportunity for us to grill you.
Absolutely.
To be like, all right, what else? What else?
So I definitely felt like I was on the less experienced train as far as the barrel picks, but it didn't feel like that going in. Like I was looked down on or anything like that. Like it was a collective experience, especially being like a smaller group. Because the only experience I've had is the pick we did at Wilderness Trail, which was, I think, different from a lot of people's experience, being it was that many people.
Yeah, it was like, 14 people?
Right. And then our barrel camp, which, that was like a whole different thing, Like I said, lots of people, again, smaller groups, but they're kind of teaching you how to do it along the way, whereas this was like,
you're doing
just
it.
throwing it in the fire. Yeah, exactly. So, but it was a lot of fun, man, and just seeing how we like narrowed it down and what we ended up picking and how everybody has like their own process a little bit, but you kind of work together to make it all work. And what we did that was kind of cool is like threw some blinds in. Like once we narrowed it down, which I hadn't really experienced that before. I think we might have done that at Wilderness Trail, but it was just different with a small group. Because everybody kind of had what they liked and what we thought we liked, and then you do that blind will that'll change some things up. We had ones where we swore we were like, oh, I know what that is. That's the one I had. Da, 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 da. Nope. The blind was like, it's the other one. We're like, oh snap.
That's how we last season. We
did
an episode with our picks.
So it's kind of cool seeing that like coming to fruition, like actually out of the distillery and like going about that. So
that's dope.
It was cool, man. It was cool. Yeah.
I'm thinking about the different lessons that we learned along the way of barrel picking. Did you bring any of that with you, like making sure there's an odd number or like?
Well, I wasn't in control of that, but
was there an odd number?
Yeah, there was. Yeah, there was for the most part. I think there might have been a couple where Paul had to sit out. I think maybe for one, or maybe came at the end just to make what I mean, to help kind of like balance it. Yeah. But yeah,
writing down the different notes, keeping track,
people keeping track. Yeah, I mean, we didn't do that so much because everybody kind of took their own notes.
We were just
drinking. Different experience, like we were just.
Well,
drinking.
I mean, we didn't have like a record keeper like we were, like we talked about at the barrel camp. But you definitely had people who were like, once we had like gone through everything, being like, okay, you know what I mean, kind of like pushing it to the next level of okay, what can we get rid of? Where are we at? You know what I mean? Just kind of moving along. Because you only have a certain amount of time at each place. You don't want to be like rushing and make a decision when you're not ready to, but you also don't want to be sitting there for 3 hours.
Taking my sweet time.
Right. So,
I mean,
let me taste some more.
Right. Rummy some more.
Yeah.
Can we get some food in here?
It's going to be a while.
It's going to be a minute.
Yeah. But I know you guys had like a nice approach and a lot of people involved with the pick. Something I'm certainly looking forward to tasting. Especially like the research beforehand in terms of what type of pick that you guys were looking for.
Right.
I remember you were mentioning that. So it's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it coming out.
Absolutely.
As we all are.
Yeah.
Glad you got to experience it.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Appreciate you.
So,
first of all, I feel like without you coming in and like just like pulling teeth trying to get this stuff out of you.
He's a humble man.
And trying to like, it's not a bit, it takes the fun out of the hate that I have that I wasn't there anymore. Yes, I do.
He wants you to gloat.
You can hate me now.
I want to get some energy.
He wants a certain somebody to rub off and you to gloat about experiences.
Tell him I come with energy next time.
Yeah.
You can hate me
sorry,
now.
Man, I messed this all up. Can we go back and do it all over?
We can. This is your MO. You did the same thing when we came back from Kentucky before.
Yeah. I mean,
it was all right.
Let my man be himself, bro. Kyle said, "Don't be you for a moment. Just go crazy, man. You had a great job.
Be a better you.
Not a better you.
Yeah, I'm tripping, man. What we got today? Let's move on.
Moving forward.
I do have some news. You know what I did in the off season?
What's that?
What did you do?
I started my own whiskey page.
Oh.
So I came up with my IG name.
Okay.
And now I got to put some content out there.
Where do we find you?
Right.
Who are you?
Where do we find you?
You ready?
What's your ad?
We're ready.
It's not Dominican Drew. So I know you guys were pushing me to do that.
Or not so Dominican Drew.
Dominican
That is a fire ass name.
Offend everybody.
No, it's actually your poor coach Drew.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
poor coach
Your
Drew.
poor coach Drew.
Like that.
Welcome.
Let me say, your poor coach Drew.
Yeah. So there's a lot that goes into a pour. I like to coach people through along it. So that's kind of how I connected that.
So it's not a double entendre with being broke?
No.
Wow.
Or like, oh,
poor coach Drew. There's that, but that's why your poor coach Drew is in front of yours in front of it.
That's why he drinks a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, you just feel like that is drink.
I'm just gonna keep drinking. It's gonna be alright. That is hilarious.
Drew's like, I gotta change
That could
this
be a tagline, bro. Poor Coach Drew drinking again.
Look at him go.
You could spell it that way.
Oh, I have definitely spelled it that way.
It's your poor coach.
But we get where you're going with it.
And exploring what that is, I'm actually have fun going through my whiskey journey. I couldn't do it on my personal page anymore, because I still have it. Got my kids on there and all that stuff. Let me have fun. Let me.
I can't do what Tony's doing. That's pretty much what you're saying.
Well, your kids are older. Your kids are much older.
It's still a little bit, yeah.
Your kids are much older.
It's too late now. It's already integrated.
Wow.
It's already integrated.
So
What to do?
It's all good,
let
bro.
me step out there in the whiskey space and have some
That's
fun.
what's up, man.
There we go.
Under a pseudonym.
Yeah.
In disguise.
Go give that man a follow. Poor Coach Drew.
Kyle's gonna put it right here.
Right above his head.
Oh yeah, Kyle. Help me out.
Kyle's gonna put the wrong
Yeah, he'll put P-O-O-R.
with a crying emoji, crying face. Kids pointing at his name. Look at this guy. No, okay, man.
The other one that you wanted me to have was something with Winnie the Pooh Drew or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Winnie the Drew?
I mean,
Something like
Winnie
the Drew.
That
Winnie the
That's
Drew.
what it was.
That would have been good, man.
That would have been good, actually.
There's still time. There's still time.
Come on, Drew.
That's definitely going to be an alias.
You about to get sued by Disney or something.
Absolutely gonna be an alias.
Absolutely.
We're going to be out here in these streets. I'm going to make it stick. I'm going to figure out the right way to drop it, and everyone's going to remember it.
Hey, yo, it's Winnie the Drew.
Word up. What up, Winnie the Drew?
You like, no, I'm your poor coach. Shut up. I am not Winnie.
I'm already going to set it up for you and everything.
All right, what we drinking? We got to move on.
So what we're doing, we're actually gonna do a double oaked bourbon tasting lineup here.
Nice.
Okay.
And so I think we came into some bottles, some double oaked bourbon bottles, and we were like, it'd be cool to do a flight. One of the most, I would say, common ones that we've seen is the Woodford Reserve double oak. So we figured we start with that.
Nice.
And then we have a Peerless double oak bourbon. And then Nulu double oaked bourbon. So I figured we go through that lineup. Nice. Of course.
Are you going to explain what double oaked is for anybody that may not know?
Darius, please, since you brought it up.
I mean, you did bring it
I'm
up.
not the expert, but we just talked about this 5 minutes ago. Apparently,
Well, you're the one.
I'm just going to keep it a buck. Apparently, it was barreled once and then re-barreled a second time to, I guess, bring out more flavor and more spice from the second barrel.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
it.
Gonna do something.
Nailed it.
It's like restarts the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like finishing. You're just finishing it in another oak barrel.
Yeah. Fresh barrel.
So whatever the original amount is, whether it's like at least 4 years or however long, then they finish it for. Some of them disclose how many months. Some of them don't. But essentially until they feel it's ready.
Got you.
Right.
And to bring out some more of the oak and spice.
There's no it doesn't have to be a certain amount of years to be double barreled or double oak.
No, once you put it in another brand new barrel,
no matter how long it is, it's now double. Gotcha.
It's double barrel. I mean, you're not gonna do it for like days because that's just a waste.
Right. No, I get you.
But yes.
So we're gonna go in proof order, and so we're definitely gonna start with the Woodford. That is a 90.4 proof.
Okay.
I can't remember the last time I had something that low.
Oh my God! Shut up.
No.
I mean, I'm right there with you. That sounds like water right there.
Yeah, but
preschool.
since it's double oak,
this is my toddler room. Let me
since it's double oak, I figured it got some oomph.
Please edit that out.
You know what I mean?
I'm definitely not editing that out.
I like that.
I would like some more of this toddler juice.
Wow.
Toddler juice.
The color on that's pretty dark.
I was just thinking that.
Goodness.
It is pretty dark.
It does look pretty.
Actually, now that we look at it, they're all
pretty dark.
Maybe that's the double oak.
Which I think they should.
You want some more?
They should be.
I don't know why we do this to ourselves. We go kind of ham on the first one because we like just getting loose, and then you start losing count by the third. It's like I don't know what I just tasted.
Anybody got any notes?
Yeah, I'm getting heavy brown sugar notes on here.
Cinnamon. Didn't even smell it. I can smell it now.
Brown sugar.
I'm almost go burnt brown sugar too.
It's like molasses, brown sugar,
Oatmeal.
cinnamon.
Did you say oatmeal?
Yeah.
You know what that immediately made me think of?
I'm scared.
Like a bag, whatever, a bag of like the instant oatmeal, but already flavored, like with the cinnamon and sugar.
Brown sugar. Yeah. That's maple.
That's what I.
That's what my kids used to eat. The maple one. Yep.
Ooh. Okay, it's got a lot of flavor here to it.
Yeah.
And if someone says oak, I'm stop.
Getting oaky on it.
It's real oaky. It almost right. It almost tastes like double the amount of oak.
But not quite.
So yeah, I'm getting the brown sugar as well on the palate. It's really balanced and not hot or spicy at all. It definitely is a 90 proof, but it actually the flavor there has a lot of flavor there.
For 90 proof. Yeah, for sure.
I'm actually getting some spice on the back end. Kind of high, like
little
I feel
bit.
it rising a little bit right now as I speak. It's not bad. It's not like horrible. I don't feel like I'm angry about it. But with that, I feel like it
Why
does.
would you ever feel angry about spice? You
I don't know,
literally are the one that loves
That's
spice.
true.
I guess I'm thinking about you guys when you drink certain things.
Why are you thinking about us with your opinion? I don't understand that.
All right.
Don't get on my head.
I don't understand.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I'm just trying to look at all avenues.
Like, I'm not angry about it. Why would you be angry about it?
That's a good question. But no, it actually it's pretty good. Now I forgot what I was going to say. You just threw me off. I had a particular thought that I was going with.
I apologize. I fucked your whole flow up.
It's all good, bro. It's all good.
It'll come back. I promise.
I'm getting like a dark chocolate on the finish.
Yeah, to see that.
I felt like I had like a dark chocolate mint.
Mint.
Like a Andes?
No, well, no. It's more dark chocolate than it is mint. So it's like a... And perhaps the mint I'm referring to is just that little kick of spice or something that's going on in the background. But
So like
I can see
the actual plant,
like a hint
that
of mint,
flavor.
dark chocolate, but very slightly flavored than mint. Maybe I get dark chocolate. I don't really get any mint tones for me. But I do see what you're saying with the dark chocolate aspect of it.
But this is an easy drinker.
It is.
I actually like this.
I think it tastes.
Why do you sound upset that you like
Yeah,
it?
your face seemed different from what you said.
I didn't think I would like it either.
this.
I don't believe you.
For a 90 proofer, that's just...
I think it tastes higher than
For a
90
90
proof,
proofer.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with 90 proof. Stop being such a snob.
I mean, he just came a long way. He's elevated a little bit. That's all.
Wow.
We all have.
How did you simultaneously defend him and making a bigger snob? Like,
Wait, I'm just saying, like,
he's just so much better than this. I don't understand what.
Oh, I'm saying we all have gotten to a place now. I feel like a lot of 90
I'm
proofs,
not better than 90 proof.
I'm not saying better, but it tends to be a little bit less lacking in flavors compared to the higher proof stuff.
So hear me out though. Sometimes, a lot of times, I would say, although I don't think people would admit it, but a lot of time, the higher proof stuff just kind of like scorches the earth. And yes, it might indeed have a lot more flavor, but you don't get to enjoy it because your palate is roasted.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, there's
So
some like
there's a lot of 90s out there that just have this, and it's just way easier to take on. You can actually enjoy all the little flavors that are in it.
This is definitely one of them.
This is definitely.
So how much of a pour are you giving this? I'm gonna give this a 3.25.
Oh,
Let me give this a 3.25. What
so
about you,
solid.
Darius?
Not mad at it.
I'm gonna give it 3.5. I'm not mad at it at all. I'm very intrigued by it a lot.
That's where I was at too, 3.5.
Get your own number. I'm just kidding.
Get off my number. No, I think it's very solid. I'm actually surprised by the complexity of it for 90 proof.
You gonna make Cal just
I mean,
quit the podcast.
I would
Y'all
say
stop saying that.
I would say in general on a 90 proof you don't get the layers that this one has. So I like it.
You've been tasting
In
a
my
lot of 90
opinion,
proofs clearly.
now you can give your opinion.
I know it's your opinion. I would argue though that the majority of we have had more 90 proofs that are flavorful than not.
Really?
I would make that argument.
I don't know.
Not recently.
And the reason why is because one, the volume of 90s are actually not that much.
True.
Right? And I can think of Decadence, I can think of Blends, I can think of all these 90s that I know we like.
Decadence is 90, 95, I thought.
Yeah, I think
Is it
I
95?
think it's a little more.
But it's still the 90.
It's like
Your point.
Thank you.
Your point. I apologize.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's still the same point. I get it.
So what's your rating? You must have this at
for you.
Yeah, what's your rating?
No. Why? How is that the
All right, go ahead. Rate it. Pour it. How many pours?
I'm going 3.5.
Oh,
I'm just gonna go. I agree with y'all.
pretty much.
It's nice. It's got a nice. It definitely has that sting in the back, and I do think that it is the mint. Like, you know how
you are getting
when you have mint, it's not even that I'm getting the flavor of mint. It's almost just the
essence.
You know when you pop like an Altoid or an actual mint,
Yeah.
and then that first time you like breathe out and it kind of tingles in the back.
Yeah.
That is that's the mint that I'm getting.
Okay.
But not the taste
very
of it, but
specific.
just
Not necessarily.
the effect of the mint that has on you.
Right.
I get you. Yeah.
I think that's what I'm getting.
He's agreeing.
I would
because
agree.
He nods ferociously.
You did a better job of in-depth explaining. I moved on to the Peerless.
Wow.
Without telling anybody.
Right. Just pour it up and everything.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's what
Just keeping us on task.
Dirty. Just keeping you on task.
So the Peerless. So Tony, you got a little background on Peerless because you was there.
Yeah. I did.
Yeah, I do.
Wow. I really hate you guys. Yeah.
I'm sorry, yeah. But wait till you watch that later.
Totally. Yeah.
Because I forgot for a minute. No, Peerless was super dope. It was just cool seeing, like, because we've had a couple of different Peerless picks before, right? I have a bourbon, you have a rye that we both got in Kentucky. I think we're fans of what they do, but actually going there and seeing some of the process, meeting John, who's like the single barrel curator there, was cool. We didn't get to do a double barrel pick or anything like that. We just did the straight bourbon.
Okay.
But hearing him talk about the sweet mash process was pretty cool. And then just being in the facility, and they just do things different there, the way they curate, and it's like a whole experience.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we had a dope time, for real.
I mean, I feel like at the time, right now, the moment of the experience is it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what's really going to sell your bourbon.
Yeah, it didn't feel rushed, you know what I mean? Went in, music was playing, we were hanging out. just vibing. I mean, for a while, even before we were even getting down to picking what we were gonna have. So
is everybody bored up?
Cool. At the time of your life,
right?
See, now this is what you guys asked for.
Out here living your best life,
and then what you say is, damn straight I did.
Right? Exactly.
About to walk out.
God, like, yo, shut up.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. That's all you gotta say.
It was pretty.
All right.
Just step your game up. You could have been there.
That's not what he said. Why you gotta add stuff? You always gotta make it.
Well, that's what you wanted him to be like. So you just giving him the ad libs for it, the verbiage.
Yo, Darius in straight like just defense mode for everybody. He just jumped
everyone,
like
every single person.
Like,
yeah,
he did that
so
seamlessly.
It's just such a habit, bro. I just
it's so frustrating.
I do
Pick
have
a goddamn side.
I do have a note on this one from BreakingBourbon.com. They said that it was inspired by an accident.
What?
the Peerless
necessitating them to transfer the bourbon in a leaky barrel to another barrel. And so that's kind of how it was. It was like an experiment, right? So they transferred it to another barrel, and it became one that like
they're like, cool. Oh, I like this.
so like this?
Like it. I'm guessing it started, or they noticed a leak like later on in the process,
right?
And then so restarting it, they were like, we might be onto something here.
And then people,
then the marketers were like,
I believe
double
it's
oak. You say?
double oak.
write that down. Write that down.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
On the nose, my notes are a little muted here.
I was thinking the same thing compared to the.
We're talking nose wise.
Just nose wise, like this is way more muted than the.
Yeah, I agree with that.
There's some sweetness to it, but it's like just barely there.
Yeah.
I catch that sweetness.
But yeah, compared to the Woodford, it's just like
It's hard to give specific
not
notes on that.
It has flavor. It has. I think it has everything that the Woodford had. It's just not as aggressive.
not as aggressive. Yeah, exactly. It's just not like attacking your nostrils. Hey, we're here.
So I went on the palate, and I like this. I like this.
You like it?
Do you like it more than the Woodford already?
Just first sip. I like it. Hold on, I wanna.
All right.
Ooh,
This is. Oh yeah.
okay.
Sweet mash.
Wow.
This is
I do.
This is sweeter. This got
You like it?
this got pepper. I'm getting some of the cocoa.
Oh, this is sweet. Baby. It is sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Strictly sweet mash. And yes, I know.
That's what I just read too.
What that means doesn't actually translate to what we're talking about, the sweetness, but that's accurate as fuck.
Yeah, it tastes smoother than the 90 proof.
So this is I'm not sure if this is
Almost
109.1 proof.
Wow.
That's amazing. This is sweet. This is good.
It's got a little bit of heat and
Really?
spice on the back end. Kind of like
Way on the back.
Yeah, on the back. Yeah. But I mean, I'm just trying to think of it like in comparison to the Woodford. I'm getting a little bit of the same.
Yeah, it's definitely sweet forward.
It's very sweet forward, like the.
And then it creeps the debt in. Like you gonna pay for this, but it like
not a lot.
You pay for it over time, right? It's a little.
We'll work with you.
It's a low APR. We got you.
Oh yeah, this is good. It's a nice lingering finish. Just a small little spice there, but
I get a lot of cocoa on here.
Cocoa, chocolate.
I'm in love with the cocoa.
Is that how that song goes?
Are you serious?
Kugel? Yeah, bro. I'm not initiated to modern hip hop. Forgive me.
Modern. That was like 12 years ago, bro.
Exactly my point. Exactly my point. Don't judge me.
Oh, it's too late for that.
Do not judge me. I'm
bridge.
unjudgeable.
So how much of a pour am I giving this? I'm at the 4. I'm at 4. I'm on a 4 ounce pour.
Okay. Wow.
And who bought? Oh yeah, I bought this bottle.
It's coming home with me.
You almost sold me that you didn't remember you bought that bottle. You almost got me.
Let me get a sample of that, though, Joe.
You tasted it.
I know. Let's take a sample.
It's in your glass.
Yeah, right. The samples.
It's like nah.
You pouring it right now. I didn't do it.
See, that's why I didn't get to go to Kentucky.
Wow.
I'll say it for you, Tone.
Wow.
I don't have to say a thing. Y'all saying it for me.
Wow. He's learning. He's becoming what you wanted him to become.
No, I'm not. The whole point is that we've been saying it for him the whole time. I want him to say it.
Well, that was his first little,
It wasn't. He was acknowledging that we were saying
even acknowledgement is progress.
Stop it. I can't with you. Yeah, your child is gonna have the best self-esteem.
Oh man, yeah, he is. He gonna destroy this world.
What you got, Darius?
I got a 3.75.
3.75.
Definitely like it more than the last one. So yeah, I give it 3.75.
Why are you stealing my numbers, man? That's what I was going to do again.
I can't.
I know.
I can't get in
You
your
were
head.
first. Yeah.
As soon as he said
3.75.
4,
That's where
I
you were
knew
at?
all three of us were gonna say 3.75.
Really?
I didn't like it that much, but
I mean, it's close. I'm close to a 4 on it. It's really good, man. Really tasty.
I think I'm sticking with 3.75.
Yeah.
Nice.
we're in consensus.
Yeah, I mean,
How many pours did you have?
Too many.
I'm
Words start not making sense.
I'm starting to give a label to like the 3.75s and the 2 point. Like it's sort of like you don't want to give it the 3, but it could probably be.
It could be great.
or like
Depending
vice
on
versa,
the
whatever
day.
it is.
Yeah, I wanted to give it a 4, but I'm like,
I need a little bit more time. But
Sit on the shelf for a little bit.
shall we move to the
Nulu.
Nulu?
Let's do it.
Let's do this.
Double. This is 115.2.
highest of the batch.
This is actually a barrel pick I picked up in Delaware, but it's called Tim's Liquors.
Saucy. Tim's Liquors?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Shout out to
Delaware.
Tim.
and Nulu.
Tim.
Wherever you are, Tim.
We appreciate you, Tim. My
Pour it
boy
out for Tim.
And Nulu,
What happened to Tim? I don't know.
and Nulu is pretty much MGP.
I got you. Okay.
That's right. I did read that. Yeah.
So it's another Penelope.
Yes. Yeah.
Theoretically speaking.
But maybe they don't do the blending like Penelope.
I mean, I just mean
They did
where
the
they
blending.
sit in the market as far as their flow of.
But as you know, a lot of product is out there. Is MGP out
true.
there. Just
Very
I know
brand got so many brands.
they are.
They doing
They
their
are
damn thing.
whores of
My God.
the distillate.
Hopefully, that's a sponsorship we're not going to get. Goodbye sponsorship for MGP.
You want some of this? You want some of this
Calvin speaking,
distillate?
by the way. Calvin.
That was Cal. That was this guy right here.
He does
If
not,
we have
he's
to
not
drop him
representing
off-
Steady Pour.
He went that route. I was gonna go the good business route and talk about that
He said the
price on the stock
whole-
market.
You
and all that
you
stuff.
got a check. We got you.
He said, with all due respect.
Okay.
That was a nice pour.
You know,
From barrel
That was
666.
it's your poor coach.
I don't really like
That is a-
I don't. Why
Scary art.
why did it market the beast though? Where'd that come
Yeah,
from?
you gotta show
luck
that
of the
now.
draw.
We gotta show that to the camera.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
We don't.
No, we
I
don't.
don't know. This is your bottle.
Not
You picked
to
it up,
this
man.
camera.
No, we don't. No, we don't. I was when I saw that. I
Scary,
wasn't a
man.
fan. I wasn't a fan.
You
of
weren't
it,
a
but-
fan?
No, that's why I didn't
That's
even mention it.
whiskey.
So,
Whiskey Morg would probably like that.
Yeah,
Our guy with the horror.
Oh, he would love
should
that.
show it to him,
He
man.
would definitely love that.
Yeah.
But we'll edit that part out.
Will we?
I think you will.
I don't need to give any attention to that.
I respect that mindset 100%.
Oh, that's a very different nose, huh?
I didn't get any.
I was wondering. I'm like, did we skip?
I'm still on this Peerless. So I apologize. I'm gonna get there.
I'm
Yeah,
getting some
alcoholics.
brown sugar, cinnamon.
Oh, this is a different.
Yes, it is a different bourbon. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
It's all good. I pretty much set myself up for that one.
I love Snooty
But no,
Drew,
this-
where he's just like, yes,
This is a different bourbon, sir.
and Bob Drew.
Captain Obvious.
I do like a little snooty.
Yeah, he
Captain
definitely goes
Obvious
in that
over
lane,
here.
bro. He cracks me up.
He is definitely
not
hilarious. I like uppity ass
You know what I mean?
It smells like Farina or something, man. Have you ever had Farina before?
Like cream Farina?
Yeah, that's the only one I know. There's more than one kind of Farina.
I mean, I don't know. That's why I had to ask.
Yeah, that's the only one I know. The cream
Like
one.
similar to cream of wheat.
Get much more fruit on the nose of this.
More fruit than Farina.
So, when I had this in the store, and that's probably because I didn't have a primer. Okay. Because when I first tasted that in the store, it was.
You just dove right the fuck into 115.
Yeah.
You are wild.
Sometimes you gotta live life.
Well, what? It wasn't. The guy was like, he saw me looking and he was like, "Oh, do you want to try any of our picks?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah. I mean, if you're getting a free,
yes,
I get it.
So,
but you at least gotta adjust for it.
I was interested. It was like really hot when I remember, and that's because I didn't have anything before it. Now
it is kind of Farina-y. You know what I'm getting? You know what I'm getting? At least on the nose. At least on the nose. It's more grits, if I'm being honest.
Well, they're from the same family, but
right. Which is why I said it is kind of Farina-y. But I'm actually getting more grits.
It's like grits, but with some kind of sweetener to it. Okay. Because it's not grits by themselves. It's not really. They don't smell that sweet.
Grits on the palate?
No, I didn't taste it.
Oh. No, this is all on the aroma. I'm just on the aroma. Yeah, you say grits on the palate.
Yeah, I'm on the.
But no, I get what you're saying about
it.
Because grits is more of a texture than it is a flavor, anyway.
True.
I'm not getting the extra oak that I got on the other ones. Not as much.
Okay.
I mean, of course it's there, but not.
What's the proof on this again? 115.2.
Wow.
Still. What happened to you, sir?
That shit is every bit 115.
Mm-hmm. You think so?
It's hot?
I think it's hot.
Yeah, no, I mean, I remember when I first it was hot, but given that I had a primer going up, it wasn't as hot.
I get this. I couldn't imagine. Take it first.
That's first.
I could not imagine
11 o'clock in the morning.
Palate.
Yeah.
A virgin palate. Couldn't imagine your virgin.
Splash it on this.
11 o'clock in the morning.
11 o'clock in the morning. Yo, you are wild, bro.
I'm out here. Hopefully you ate some breakfast first.
Right. So, omelet.
How much of a pour are you giving this, Tone?
I'm gonna go 3.25. Definitely don't like it as much as the Peerless, which I think is my winner of the three. And I would just say that there's a note on the back end, like towards the finish. It sits real heavy on my back palate, like Cal was saying. I think it's like it's super stings, and
it's like the Jedi choke.
Yeah.
I feel like the bottle is doing that to me right now.
It's just a lingering feeling that I don't really care for. But I like some of the notes on the nose and taste going into it. It's just like that finish to me is just like, just a little bit too much.
What about you, Darius?
I'm probably going to stick with the 3.25 too. The Farina aroma was great. It didn't really follow through the taste for me. Mm-hmm. I didn't have the Farina taste. It was more opposite of that. But it wasn't bad, like any stretch of the imagination. It just wasn't what I was expecting. But I did enjoy it not more than the Peerless. So I'm gonna give it a 3.25.
Okay. I think I'm gonna give it I was gonna say a 3-ounce pour. I was gonna say
okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Because I think I give the Double Oak Woodford like
3.25.
Yeah.
You gave 3.5. You gave
I'm gonna give
Peerless
that
4.
a little bit of an edge.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a little bit of a. So
I'm with you.
I would agree.
I'm with you.
Say 3.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Bird.
Yeah.
It's on you, Cal. I'm gonna go with a 302.
302. Oh,
Oh, 3
ounce.
3-0
as well.
Also.
Okay. I'm like, whoa.
You got
when did we
2-3.
get 0.2 in there?
When did we get 3 points?
I'm gonna put the captions on for you when I edit.
Yes, please.
OJ would be real upset if we started going to point 3.2.
I'm going to 3.1, 0.1,
3.02. He'd be like, nah, I'm done.
He said, I gotta get my calculator out to figure this out.
I'm out. This is my last episode.
Unsubscribed.
Right. What I gotta do? Calculus, get out of here.
No, but it's cool seeing how all these different places do their double oak, their version of a double oak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I think I taste more oak in the last one though.
You do?
I do. I remember you saying you don't taste as much the oak as the last one, but I think that lingering flavor that I get.
I would say more than the Woodford Double Oak.
No, this one tasted higher than the 90 proof.
I agree.
Than all of them. Even the what's this? The Nulu we just had. Mm-hmm. In my opinion, it didn't taste as high as 115.
I mean, could y'all put the bottles back up?
We should. We should. I mean, we just getting lazy with it, getting kind of sloppy with it right now.
I guess you could do it that way, or you could reverse it because I had a particular plan.
We know. I know. I got you, bro. Hold on. Give me a moment. Be patient with me.
You're right.
I'm only human. As is Andrew.
So it seems like
Andrew's not a human.
Fuck that guy.
So it seems like the Peerless was our favorite amongst all of them.
Yes.
Shout out.
And then we really appreciated the Woodford Reserve. That was I would say, I thought it going in it was an underdog, but
not held its own.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
Yeah.
You really thought it was an underdog going in?
I thought it was like not the the underdog. I was more excited to taste the others than the Woodford.
But you've had the Woodford before, so that could be it.
It's been a while. It's been a while, so
all right.
That's probably what it was. Maybe
we're all proof snobs, bro. We were excited for the 115 and with the 100.
I was like, oh,
scorched earth.
It's
and then 90 is like 90. What y'all doing with 90, bro? Yeah. Go back and try again.
I can't with y'all.
So if you have any of these and you have notes that you want to add to it, definitely add to the post. Let us know what you think of these bottles. And we'll catch you guys on the next episode.
Yes. Thank you for rocking with us. Peace.
Well, that concludes this episode of a Steady Pour podcast. Make sure you follow